Hello and welcome to this chair yoga workout. This yoga workout specifically focuses on our posture and balance for fall prevention. It's also osteoporosis friendly, so there are no movements where we twist the spine or around our back. Half the workout is in a seated position, and the other half is a standing position. We're going to work on our stabilizing muscles that are so important for fall prevention. I'm happy to announce that we have a sponsor for this video. This video is sponsored by Bay Alarm Medical. Bay Alarm is a medical alert system that offers peace of mind for you or for a caregiver and allows for a sense of independence for a senior. It's an easy-to-use system with a wearable button that can be pressed in the event of a fall or an emergency. I'm wearing the button on the sleek wristband. Allow me to show you the simple system. Let's take a moment so I can tell you about this simple-to-install Bay Alarm Medical system. Every system comes with a main two-way speaker device. This can be plugged into a landline or used on Wi-Fi. It has a 1,000-foot range that can be activated with any wearable button that I'll show you in a minute, or by pressing the help button. Should you press any of the buttons, that gets directed to Bay Alarm Medical that has a 20-second average response time. They can then call your choice of help person, neighbor, family member, or in the event of emergency, 911. You can use your wearable button in two different ways. Here is the wrist. It can be used like a watch, very sleek button, really comfortable. Or it could also be used, just popped in very easily, on a lanyard. Online, they also have these great little Bella charms that have a sleek design covering it if you'd like to introduce a little bit of fashion to your device as well. So this button, when it's wearable on your body, communicates to the two-way speaker that then again will call Bay Alarm Medical 24/7. Another great option is the help button. This can also be used anywhere in your home. Multiple buttons are available to order. Great option to place maybe in the bathroom when you'd be showering or bathing without wearing your button in a slippery surface. Again, great extra buttons to have. And also another option in one of the kits is a fall detection device. So this one would be worn as a lanyard. And in the case that you should fall in an emergency and are unable to push the button, again, it detects the fall and calls for you. All the components that I've shown you here, as well as many more customizable components, can be found on bayalarmmedical.com. You can also call their customer service number, and I know that they have incredible customer service. Basic systems just start at $25 a month, which I think is a small price to pay for a peace of mind, whether it's for you or a loved one. Thanks again to Bay Alarm Medical for sponsoring this video. Let's get into the workout. Sitting up nice and tall in our chair, making sure that the knees are straight out from the hips and ankles are lined up underneath our knees. Grow nice and tall and reach the arms forward, palms facing each other. A simple move here to start. We're drawing our shoulder blades back and together and then relaxing again. I'll show you from the side. Simple move again. Draw the shoulders back or squeezing that scapula together and relax. Pull it in and reach forward. Again, no rounding of the spine here. Small little movement, so good for our posture. Pull those shoulder blades back and relax. Let's add our breath for the last few. Exhale. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, pull back. And forward. Grow tall. Try not to sink into that spine. Last one. Pull back. Reach forward. Release the arms down. Arms at your side, palms facing each other. Reach up with your left arm towards the ceiling. At the same time, we're just going to switch. So opposite arm is coming. Just switching the sides here. If you're unable to reach your arm all the way overhead, no problem. You just go as far forward as you are able to. really reach up here, grow taller in our chair. Take an inhale and an exhale with each change of the arms. Two more like this. And let's lower that right arm. Moving on to the lower body, working on below the knees, the calf muscles, and the front of the shin. We're going to lift the heels coming onto the toes. Reverse that, lift the toes coming onto the heels. So if you like this in a rocking motion, really want you to pick up those toes towards the ceiling, working on the front of the shin. Now let's do a little hold. So we're going to lift the toes, lift the heels, lift the toes, and hold. Let's reverse that. Lift the heels, lift the toes, lift the heels, and hold. Squeeze that calf muscle behind your leg here. And toes. Heels, toes, and hold. Lift the heels and hold. Let's do that one more time each time. So toes, heels, toes, and hold. Heels, toes, heels, and hold. Release the heels down. Maybe do a little ankle roll. Shake that out if you need to. So important to work the front of the shin so we don't shuffle our feet, so we're able to lift our toes up as we're walking. So it's the method behind my madness on that one. Coming to the edge of our chair and hold on to the edge of the chair with your hands. Walk your feet out a little bit further. Again, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders down and back. We're going to do a little windshield wiper. So we're just going to let our knees fall to one side. And then taking it to the other side. This is a great mobility exercise for our hips. They might start off feeling pretty tight. You do you as far as your range of motion and your mobility goes. You might find if you're a little bit more warmed up, you can take them a little bit deeper. A few more like this. Last one. Bring those knees back to center, and let's go ahead and shift our hips about halfway back. Now we're going to work the tops of the thighs, starting with alternating knee raises. So lift one leg and put it down. Knees just bent at a 90-degree angle. So we're working our quads and our hip flexors. Great functional movement for climbing stairs. And again, just simply as picking up our legs. Let's add on to this simple knee raise here. Pick up your right leg, hold it high, and extend it out. Bend again, and then put it down. And we lift. Extend, try to straighten that knee. And down. Lift, extend, lift, and down. If you can't keep it lifted, that's okay, keep the extension. Adding on again, we lift, extend. I want you to point, flex, point, then lower. So we lift, extend, point, flex, point, and lower. Woo, that's getting warm, I know. Extend, point, flex the foot, point, and down, lift, extend, point, flex, point, and down. Let's do one more each side. You got this. Lifting the leg if you can. If not, just keeping that extension. The lift, extend, flex, point, and down. Beautiful work. Again, slightly coming to the edge of our chair, taking the feet a little bit wider and extend the right leg. Keeping a straight spine, shoulders down and back. We're going to hinge forward so we feel beautiful hamstring stretch. Reach up and then cactus those arms down, squeezing the elbows wide. Let's do that again. Scoop forward over that right leg. Think about reaching forward rather than down. And cactus down, open up that chest. So good. We have 2 more. Reach. Last one. Release. Same thing, other side. Extending the left leg. Reaching forward. And up. Cactus the arms down. Waking up the whole back of the body here. We tend to overutilize the front half of our bodies and underutilize the back half of our bodies. Can't forget about the back. Release the arms and bring that leg back in. Also extremely important for balance is our core. So we've got a couple core exercises. We're going to start with our hands crossed on our chest. Sitting up as tall as you can. Your back is away from the back of your chair. We're simply going to lean back, straight spine, tap your back to the back of the chair, using your core to bring yourself forward. I'll give you a side view. Again, straight spine. We hinge back and come forward, really using those abdominals. Let's inhale as we lean back. Exhale. Come forward. You do what you can. As we come forward in our chair, I want you to think about pulling your navel towards your spine. Really engages the core and make sure that you are working it correctly. Let's go for 2 more. Back. Exhale up. And release. Nice job. Hope you felt that fire up. Okay, continuing with work on the back of the body, we're going to work our triceps. So it's a simple tricep dip, but in a seated position using our own body weight. So palms are down on top of your thighs. And then make sure that your elbows are tucked in. Hinging forward from the hips, we're simply going to lean forward. See if you can touch your elbows to your thigh. Using your own body weight, we push ourselves back up. So I really want you to think that you're creating your own resistance here. Hinge forward, try to tap the elbows down on your thighs, and then really push up using those muscles. So imagine that you have a 50-pound weight on your back. Using the back of the arms again to push yourself up. Good, let's inhale. Exhale. Push up. And down. Can you push a little bit harder? And last one. Beautiful work. Let's stretch, shake that out. Bring the right arm up overhead, reaching down for a tricep stretch here. So elbows pointed towards the ceiling as much as you can. Releasing the other arm down, back, and around. Again, great stretch for our posture. Hold this here. Relax the shoulders. Keep the arm behind your back. And if you like, you can assist with the neck stretch, hand on top of the head, and very gently dropping the ear towards the shoulder. You should feel that all the way down the left side of your neck. Inhale. Exhale. Taking this one step further, slowly nod your head, dropping your chin down. And then picking the chin slightly up. Again, just do what's comfortable for you as far as your range of motion goes. One more time, slow nod down. And up. Release the arm and bring the head back. Let go of that other arm. Same thing, other side. We reach up. Bend the arm, elbow towards the ceiling. You can help kind of get into that position with the other hand. And it's going to swoop down, back, and around. Proud chest, tall neck. Hold that stretch here first. Inhale. And exhale. Taking the hand on top of the head, and now we take again the ear towards the shoulder. This time feeling the stretch on the right side of the neck. Holding that stretch, I want you to grow an inch. And then we're going to nod nice and slow down. And lift the chin slightly up. Your head is still tilted to the side here. Feeling a beautiful stretch all around that neck. One more time, nod down. And up. Find your way back to center. Release the arms and bring the head back to center. Maybe a little glance over your right shoulder. Back to center, and then over the left. Releasing any last bit of tension there. Before we go to our standing position, final stretch in the seated position is the figure 4. It is my favorite. So we're going to cross the leg either at the ankle or on top of the knee. One leg is straight square forward, one leg is turned out at the hip. We can slide it up if that's comfortable for you, and then give me a little flex in that ankle. Make sure your bottom leg is lined up at a 90-degree angle. You should feel great stretch in the side of that hip. Grow tall through your spine. If you would like to deepen the stretch, hinging from the hips again, you can lean ever so slightly forward to really get a deep stretch into those hips. Hip mobility is so important. We tend to lose it. And let's lift that chest again. Okay, one more time. Hinge forward. Maybe just another inch or two, deepening that stretch. And come on up. You can assist gently putting that leg down. Other side. Crossing at the ankle, again, making sure we're turned out from the hip or above the knee. A little flex in the foot. Grow tall through your spine. And again, if you'd like to deepen the stretch, we slightly hinge forward. Allow yourself to take several deep breaths here. And let's lift up slightly. Inhale, exhale, hinging forward one more time into that stretch. Lift the chest and assist that leg down. Beautiful job. Let's go ahead and join me the rest of the workout in the standing position. For the second half of the workout, we'll be using our chair as a base of stability point. So standing behind your chair, widen your stance, and then I'd like you to turn out your left toes to the side, keeping our hips nice and square, holding onto our chair. Again, nice straight spine here, shoulders down and back. A little modified warrior position. We're simply going to bend the knee with a little lunge out to the side and then push back through using those lower leg muscles. So a little bend, Again, only going as far as your knees comfortably allow. Bend and push up. Bend and push up. Let's do a few more. Option here, if your balance is good, taking the arms out to the side. A great balance exercise because we're also working on shifting our weight here. Let's do 2 more. Lower the hands if they're up, then we're going to switch our feet. So turn the left toes back in, and this time turn the right toes out. Again, make sure that you're not twisting at your hips. Your hips stay square facing forward. Here we go. Little lunge, bend to the side, and push up. All right, 4 more. Option, take the arms out to the side. Grow tall, shoulders down and back. And release it down. I'm going to move my chair to the side. We're going to work on our inner and outer thighs. Again, so important for balance. Outside hand on the hip, other hand sturdy on our chair, so we are supported. I want you to take your left leg, we're going to pull it across the body with the flexed foot and put it back down. Cross and tap. Using that inner thigh to lift the leg. Try to keep the knee straight. And again, no twisting of the hips. Keep those hips square. Perfect. Now let's go out to the side. Little lift, little lower. Slow and controlled. Two more like this. Okay, let's kind of redistribute that weight, shake it out. We're going to put those two together in a little combo. Little lift, little swing. Again, slow and controlled still. Grow tall. Two more. And put that down. Shake that out. Nice job. Let's do the same thing other side. Starting with the leg crossing in front. Flex that foot. Use the inner thigh. Little lift, little lower. One more. Let's go to the side, lift and lower. Grow tall. Try not to put too much weight into your hand. See if you can find your center. Helps to engage that core for the balance. Okay, a little shake out. Let's put those two together. A little cross, a little lift. Excellent. We have 3, 2, and 1. And a little shake out. Let's do some hip circles. Again, working on our hip mobility. Putting the weight back in that right leg, nice and tall. Lifting the knee with the bent leg and big circle around. Doesn't matter how high it is. Lift up and around. Let's reverse it from the back to the front. Let's try 4 more to the back. 3, 2, and 1. Get all those crunchies out of there. Back to the other side again. Set that posture. Lift the knee. It's like we're drawing a circle with our kneecap. Let's reverse back to front. Four more times to the back. You got this. And relax. We're going to do some back leg lifts to work on our glutes. Again, strongest and biggest muscle group in the whole body. So we've got to keep them nice and strong. Crucial for our hip stability and our balance. So we're hinging slightly forward with a straight spine. Extend one leg back, straighten the knee, and flex the foot. Tummy is pulled in, navel to the spine. We lift the leg and tap it down. Really want you to think about squeezing that glute. It is a small movement here. No sway in the back. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Come on up. A little shake out. Same thing, other side. Reposition yourself. Core in, tummy in, shoulders down and back. Flex the foot, straighten the knee. A little lift, a little lower. Legs not going high. Final 3, 2, keep that knee straight, and 1. Nice job. Coming in back of our chairs, again, let's work on some more calf raises. So feet are directly underneath the hips. Roll the shoulders down and back. Light touch on your chair. So there's small space between those feet. Finding your balance, let's rise up onto the toes, slowly lower down with control. We have our base of support here. You can always do this without holding on as well if you are ready. These are great exercises to do while you're standing waiting for your tea kettle to boil, or if something's in the microwave. These little movements of everyday activities, functional movements. So important to continually practice. We always want to keep moving. I like to say, if you don't use it, you lose it, which is why something like a medical alert system from Bay Alarm Medical just gives you the peace of mind. Also your sense of independence, right? If you want to continue to live by yourself. Allows you to have that as an easy touch of the button. Those calves should be feeling nice and warm by now. Give me one more lift, and can we hold? Find your balance. Maybe a little balance challenge or balance check. And release it down. A beautiful job. I'm going to turn my chair to the side so you can see. We're going to do a standing downward dog. Hands on the back of the chair, hinging forward from the hips. Let's walk our feet slowly and safely back. And again, we're going to let the hips come back, hinging from the hips and dropping down. Again, this is going to look different for everybody. Maybe straightening the arms. Try to keep your knees straight. You're going to feel this all the way down the backs of your legs, into your calves, in the shoulders, and in your back. Deep breath in. As we exhale, let's come back into it one more time. Can you shift your hips back 1 more inch? Dropping your chest down. Lengthen the arms. We're all going to be 2 inches taller. One more big inhale. And exhale. Lift the chest and let's slowly walk our way back forward. Beautiful job. Last exercise, just like we started, coming back. Feet underneath the hips. We're going to take the arms from the sides, reach overhead, then reach forward, and we're going to do the shoulder blade draw back again, and then lower down. So up from the sides, reach high, reach towards me, draw the shoulders back, and release. We're not only going to be taller, we're going to look taller with fabulous posture. These are the perfect exercises for posture because if you have bad posture, it tends to throw off your center of gravity, which can potentially increase your chances of a fall. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Pull the shoulder blades back and release. One more time. Reach up. Reach forward. Pull back and release. Bend the knees. Inhale, swoop the arms up this time and down. Again, inhale and exhale down. Thank you so much for working out with me today. Be sure to click in the description box in the video. There's links to Baylor Medical there. They have multiple devices and plans to fit everyone's needs. Definitely check it out. We'll see you next time.